my god, those are...
I didn't. No, but the reason why it scared me though is because his face was really huge. It wasn't a normal freaking alien face. It was like the size of this table and then a little bit of extra. That's how big the face was, and having it right there with the big beady eyes. Oh my god, kind of creeped me out.
like that.
The eyes were bigger.
Kara,
What?
I'm joking.
I know, but the eyes were bigger, and then every time I had the dream afterwards, that thing was always there. The haunted house never changed.
And you always
again.
have sex with it.
Nope, the haunted house never changed again.
Oh my god.
Stayed that way.
And then you had sex with it.
Nope.
Joking.
I know, but
Good.
I'm not. So yeah, that was awesome. I remember waking up in a cold sweat that night while screaming and thrashing about, and then Mom came in and I fell on the floor. Hey, what's going on? Nothing. Fell off a boat. No, but I had a dream where I was on a boat though, but it was another one of my messed up, retarded ones. I guess because I have ADD or something like that. Hold on a second.
You do have ADD.
323, okay.
Oh,
Oh, I'm supposed to tell you. Okay.
No,
No. Hold on. Wait a minute. It was me and this freaking zombie on the boat, and well, I guess this boat wasn't going anywhere. It was just floating in the water for like no freaking reason. Like we were stranded, going aimlessly to this invisible land that never existed.
Keep going.
And then at some point, the zombie noticed me, and I tried to stay clear of the zombie only because it cut its arms off and then re-sewed it back on, and it just kept doing that. And well, finally it noticed me, started coming towards me, and of course I was already on the edge of the boat, Well, I wasn't on the edge yet. Well, anyway, I started trying to move around. But anyway, it was like an inch away from me, and it said, "Hey, I can sew," and then it says, and then all you hear is like a ripping sound, and then, like sewing, and then it says, "I can sew your arms, and I can break your arms and stuff like that, and keep doing that, and I can also cut your legs off, and I can take your eyes out too, and sew those back in. You want me to do that?" And it had this like really sharp, so I don't want to say slicer thing, but that's what I'm going to go with. And it had, one of those things. And it kept coming after me until eventually it got me, but it was time for me to wake up. And since I was on, okay, here's the boat's edge, and I was already here, kind of curled, on the boat's rocking. And I remember when I woke up, I was on the floor because I
Fell off the bed?
No, because I guess I decided to jump overboard.
So you jumped off bed?
No. I rolled off the bed. I remember that because I kind of smacked my nose off of my side. You remember being in my room? Okay, you know how I have those metal things there?
Yeah.
Well, I kind of smacked my nose off of that, and this was when I was in high school. So that day I had like a freaking bruise and a big ass bump right here. You know how noses are flat?
Yeah.
I had a freaking bump, and it went like this, kind of like on the side of my nose.
God, Kara.
And it was all black and blue. Nobody at school noticed it until I said anything. I'm like, how can you not notice it? All I gotta do is go get to see it. It's like right there. And so I told Stephanie, you haven't met Stephanie, I don't know if you wanted to, but anyway. I told her, she goes like this, she's like, oh hey, I see. I'm like, duh, it's freaking right there. It's not that small. You don't even need a magnifying glass, dumbass. But my teacher noticed it, Miss Eck noticed it. So this is my culinary teacher. She pulls me aside and says, hey, what did you notice? I'm like, well, I didn't want to have my arms cut off whenever I was sleeping, so I decided to jump off a boat. And I guess when I jumped off the boat, I rolled, and I repeated that. I just wanted to know what the hell I was talking about. And we had things called walkout periods, which means you go back to a certain class period of the day at the end of the day. Well, unfortunately, I had her at the end of the day, that same day. So I told her my dream at the end of the day. Just thought I was nuts.
You are.
I know.
But you don't have any.
Thank God. But anyway, I know I heard what you said, so about you, but I don't have any.
I was going to say it again.
Huh?
I knew you heard it, Kara.
Yeah. And so, yeah. I think my most normal dream was whenever 20 rabbits duplicated themselves for no reason in a garden. There's nothing weird happened in that one except for the rabbits multiplying. Being all happy about it, and me just sitting there underneath a tree watching.
Watching a rabbit have sex?
No, they didn't have sex.
Oh
They
my
didn't. No,
God.
no, no, they weren't having sex. They were just like, okay, here's one, and then it was like a telegram where another one would appear. You didn't see the sex part. You saw the duplicated part. And so I'd be sent, that was my most normal dream I've had. That's not
Normal.
interesting. That one was my boringest dream.
I thought you were supposed to keep your bikes outside.
What?
I thought you were supposed to keep your bikes outside. Around with your bike.
No, okay.
I thought you were supposed to keep them outside.
You are. Oh well. As long as I keep it out of the way, not in the middle of the road, then I guess you're good.
Like your ass.
Yep.
Should be like somewhere else.
Yep. I heard what you said, something about like your ass, and after that I didn't hear, but I heard the most part.
Really?
Yeah, that was another dream, too, by the way. I'm kidding.